via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live broadcast. There are two words, quest and curiosity. They sound somewhat similar, but they are not. Understand curiosity and quest. Religion is a quest. Religion is a quest, and philosophy is curiosity. Curiosity is good, it is beautiful, but that is just the beginning. When you begin something, you do not stop there. You have taken the first step. There is a curiosity to know what kind of talks does this man, what type of talks does taoshobuddha have. On this channel taoshobuddha on YouTube, this is 1002nd audio video recording. There are on this particular channel already 1001 videos available. Each one of you, whosoever wants to know or listen to these, you can subscribe to YouTube channel. Then you will get the intimation whenever any new video is uploaded. And also you can Google it, Talks of taoshobuddha, and you will be connected to that. And there is another channel which have around 70 videos. And by permutation and combinations, these videos have been are available at various channels. So curiosity is good. It is a very good beginning, but not the end. Because curiosity always remains lukewarm, and unless the water begins to boil, the vapors will not come, the steam will not form. Curiosity is an intellectual gymnastic. It is good to be curious. If you are not curious, you cannot move forward. It is always good to be curious, because that is how one starts the journey of inquiring into existence. First step, you have to be curious. But if one simply remains curious, if you remain simply curious, then there will be no intensity in it. One can move from one curiosity to another. One question comes out of curiosity, it is followed by another one. When a curiosity arises, you go to the very end of it. One can become driftwood, like the wood that is drifting with the waves, with the current of the river, from one wave to another, but it never gets anchored anywhere. A curiosity has arisen in you, anchor it. Go deep to the end of curiosity. Curiosity is good as a beginning, but one has to become more and more passionate about one's curiosity. One has to make life a quest. Not only a curiosity, life has to become a quest. And what do I mean when I say one has to make one's life a quest? Curiosity creates questions, but your life never becomes a quest. Questions are many, but the quest is only one, to attain to this, and that is all. In order to reach to a particular destination, you change the vehicles. You follow different paths, roadways. But if you are interested in the type of vehicles that take you for a shorter journey, that is curiosity. Quest is, I have to reach to that destination. In order to reach, I have to change the vehicles and all that. Questions are many, but quest is one. When some questions become so important to you, sometimes it happens, the question becomes so important to you that you are ready to sacrifice even your life for it. Then it becomes a quest. The moment a question has arisen in you and it has become so important in you that you are ready to sacrifice, you are ready to stake everything that is there in your possession, then it becomes a quest. When a certain question is of such an importance, such significance that you can gamble, that you can stake all you have, then it has become a quest and you have entered into the realm of quest. From question to quest. From curiosity to question. Curiosity is good as a triggering point for quest. But there are many people who simply remain curious throughout their lives. That is where the problem arises. Their life is a wastage. They remain like a rolling stone that never gathers mass. They remain childish, and maturity never comes. They go on asking 1,001 questions. Before one question is answered, another arises and this process continues. There is only one question, and if you have gotten the answer to that question, you have entered into the realm of the quest. They ask 1,001 questions, but they are never really interested in the answers. Their only emphasis is on go on asking the questions one after the other. By the time you have answered them, they have prepared another question, and even while you are answering, I am answering, responding to the question, the mind is weaving a set of new questions. By the time you have answered, they have prepared another question. In fact, when the master is responding, answering the question, if the disciple is only curious, he is already thinking about another question to ask. He is not listening to the answer, he is not listening to the response that is being given. He is not interested in the answer. He has enjoyed asking the questions. This is the situation of the most of the people. They enjoy asking the questions one after the other. And then your curiosity can get you hooked on to something which is utterly nonsensical. You go on asking the questions, but you never wait to receive the answer. There are people who are curious as to who made the world. Now, this is utter nonsense. Buddha said it so many times that how is going to affect your life. It is not important. What was the relation between Jesus and Mary Magdalene? Why did Ram abandon Sita? These are the philosophical questions that cannot be related to your quest. How is it going to affect your life? It is not going to deepen your meditation. It is not going to help you to become enlightened. It is not going to give you freedom. It is not going to give you any light. Why are you concerned with such questions? Who made the world? Whether it was A or B or C, the Christian God, Hindu God, or a Mohammedan God, how does it matter to you whether? I remembered one day I asked, when I was about 10 or 11, I asked my grandmother, what is my religion? She did not answer that time, but in the night, as usual, every day I will go and spend time with her, massaging her feet. So that was company, that solitary company. So that time she said, you ask what is your religion? We come from a Hindu family, born in a Hindu family, but the style, the way of Sufis, because in the family there were Sufi masters. So she said, responded, your religion is the same as that of God. Your religion is the same as that of God, but this was not the answer to the question. So then I immediately, the next question comes in. I got that my religion is the same as that of God, but what is the religion of God? She said, you ask too many questions, that you inquire yourself. She did not tell me that you are born in a Hindu family, so you are Hindu. And Hindu religion is the oldest religion. Or your ancestors, everyone in the family is a Sufi master, so you are Sufi. No. She left the ends open. And that became the quest. The question turned into a quest. So it is not important whether it is A or B or C, a Christian God or a Hindu God or a Mohammedan God. How does it matter to you? It does not really. Even if it is decidedly known that A made the world, what are you going to do then? Then you will start asking something else. That question is finished. But these questions and the questioning mind is never finished, because these questions are utterly meaningless, absurd, so they are never finished. One can go on and on asking the questions one after the other, and whole life becomes a wastage. It is good to be curious in the beginning, as I said. The journey of the quest begins with curiosity. There was a curiosity in me. What is my religion? Krishna says, abandoning all the religions of the body, mind and intellect, come to me, and me alone I shall liberate thee from the sins of thy mortal existence. Sarvadharmana paritijya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayashyami ma shucha. All religions are of the body, rituals, mind and intellect. Abandon these. Come to me. Come to me means surrender to the one that is. The nameless, the formless, nameless, formless. You are looking at the statement of Krishna. It doesn't matter who spoke that statement. And in fact, Krishna is speaking on behalf of the entire awakened ones. Go to an awakened one, surrender to him, surrender your intellect, surrender your questioning mind, and you will know. It is good to be curious. So when I inquired, asked, what is my religion? It was a curiosity. But the way it was answered, the curiosity became a quest. But don't remain curious forever. You will need some more passion in order to grow. When she said your religion is the same as that of God, a new step came in. And when she said that you inquire, you ask too many questions. So am I asking too many questions? Yes, indeed. Stick to one question. Seek the answer to that question. That question will lead you to quest. And quest will transform your life. Curiosity is not enough to transform your life. It is superficial. It is shallow. You will have to create a longing to know truth, an immense, intense passion for truth, because that needs courage. Indeed, that needs courage. Because risk is involved, people go on thinking about questions, and that is a poor substitute for quest. And this is the difference between philosophy and religion. Religion is a quest and philosophy is only curiosity. The philosopher is never transformed by whatsoever he finds. He remains the same. For example, if you meet Aristotle, you will not find any impact of his philosophy on his life. No, nothing of it. His life is not affected by his philosophy. He will be as devoid of his philosophy as you are. He only thinks. He does not live it. But if you meet Buddha, then whatsoever he says, he lives it. He is the living embodiment of his word. He says only because he lives it. Saying comes later on. Living comes first. Living precedes it. Make your life a quest. It is good that you have come here. It is good that you are listening to this live streaming. It is good that you have come here, but don't go as you have come. Even if you have understood half a line. What happened? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going through the streets of Calcutta. He heard half a line. And as soon as half a line he heard, that particular line transformed his life. Chaitanya started dancing. He was ecstatic. Go with a passion, a fire in your heart, otherwise, curiosity can be very dangerous. Let your curiosity be transformed here, just as mine when I inquired the question, what is my religion? And the answer that was given to me, your religion is the same as that of God. And when I said, what is the religion of God? I was told that you asked too many questions. Immediately, I was forced to think, am I asking too many questions? One question and its right answer is enough to transform your life. Let your curiosity be transformed here. Let it become a flame in your being, a quest. You have come here philosophically by curiosity to see what does this man called taoshobuddha is saying, live streaming. Go from here as a religious person. Religion is the quest for truth, to know that which is. It wants to know it, and not on somebody else's authority, but you want to know on your own authority. It is not a quest or something that is borrowed from the scriptures. Religion wants to know everything on its own authority. And to have that quality is one of the greatest blessings of life. I create inquiry here. Not an inquiry that can never be satiated by anybody else. Even I cannot satisfy it. I simply give you a thirst. They make you more and more thirsty. More and more thirsty. And one day that very thirst will take you into, will become a quest and take you to your innermost shrine. And in that shrine, the innermost shrine, awaits truth for you. It is already there waiting for you. The only thing is this, you have to reach to the innermost core. You are searching for that everywhere, here, there, and everywhere outside. But you have not gone to the innermost core, the treasure. One day, that very thirst will take you to your innermost core, innermost shrine, and there you will find truth waiting for you. There alone abides God. There alone abides that which is the unknown, the unknowable, the formless, the nameless, just as an energy, just as a light, just as, and to be living with that is awakening. You are living by your own light. Let curiosity lead you to quest, and the quest will lead you to the innermost core. And once you reach there, you will find truth is waiting for you. It welcomes you that you have come home. Only this much for this morning. Until tomorrow, take care and do have a pleasant day.